So another day, another just weird situation, with Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever and people around the organization. And if you think this is getting absolutely ridiculous at this stage, subscribe. We are 68 subscribers away from 56k. If we could somehow do that by the end of the day, that would be insane. And if you guys agree that you don't really care where Caitlin Clark plays basketball, you just really want to watch Caitlin Clark, and honestly, ideally, win Indiana with Aaliyah, with Lexi, with Kelsey. I like that team. We obviously have seen the Scott Agnes article here where he basically said that Caitlin Clark, all the night, basically that Caitlin Clark brings a dark side to the Fever, and her fans are like a negative on the team, and it's a struggle dealing with her fans. I'm like, dude, like if you think Fever fans are bad, you should see Paige Bueckers fans on Twitter. And I mean this when I say this. They literally said he literally said, and he was like, there are some people that are not here for basketball, not here for the Fever, but are only here for Caitlin Clark. It's like, if you're a fan of a player and you're here for the basketball and you're there watching games and everything, you're a fan of a player playing basketball. I don't see there's an issue with that. And according to his thing, to him, he was saying, he was talking about how it was such a struggle for the team, and obviously someone who has access to the team. And he mentioned the the fans coming on saying fire Steph White. Dude, we spent a year saying fire Christy Sides. Sky fans have spent a year saying fire Tyler Marsh. Storm fans have been saying fire Noelle Quinn for most of the year. Aces fans are saying, is Becky Hammond washed? The only fans that are happy with their coaches are the Mercury with Nate Tibbetts. And by the way, they wanted Nate Tibbetts. They literally wanted Nate Tibbetts fired. Like, they wanted him. They never wanted him hired in the first place. They went berserk when he got hired. Fever fans, in fairness, like, jumping the gun on Steph White. And I still don't think Steph White's a good coach for Caitlin Clark, but Steph White's a hell of a basketball coach. Like, I don't think you fire Steph White. You don't fire Steph White now. Jesus. You reevaluate everything at the end of the year, and you consider whether or not you want to keep her as a coach. I've heard Sparks fans try to and want to fire Lynn Roberts already. The Dream fans, if you guys exist, don't seem to be that anti Carl Smesco. Or Valkyries fans are really happy with Natalie Casse, but let's not forget when they drafted Caitlin Chen and when they let a lot of American players go to bring in Europeans, they wanted her fired too. Someone on Twitter saying fire ex-coach. If that is having a negative effect on the team, you are not in the right organization. This is the Indiana Fever. This is the Lakers. And it's like, oh, these are America's team. No. You have one player people want to watch and a load of other players that people like because they'll play with that one player. Like, it is what it is. But in this video, we're going to be talking about like a conspiracy theory. And this is a theory. This is absolutely no fact. I am giving my opinion. Please leave in the comment section what you guys think about this theory. This is a complete conspiracy theory. There is no insider information. And some people are genuine like me is like, oh, you want this to happen? Like, look, at the end of the day, I just want Caitlin Clark to play basketball and be on a fun team. I don't care where that is. I don't care where that is. And then people are like, oh, but there are bad Caitlin Clark fans. I'm like, yeah, there are. There are bad Caitlin Clark fans. There are bad Angel Reese fans. There are bad Paige Bueckers fans. Who knows? There are bad Melissa Smith fans. There are the Dejanay fans who are fans of one of the worst, fans of one of the worst players in the WNBA per minute on a minute by minute basis. There's probably some toxic Christy Wallace fans out there for all we know. Like, it is what it is. Like, I always say this, where it's like 99% of fans are good or a positive. And I'm sorry, a fan that's going to games, watching games, cheering on the team 99% of the time and occasionally tweets fire Steph White or wave Bree Turner is not a bad fan. If that's the case and you want to go to this utopia, that utopia doesn't fucking exist. And if that is a utopia that this organization wants to be in, the people in the backroom staff want to be in, the players want to be in, you know how to do that? You become the least relevant team in the league. Go trade Caitlin Clark. It's as simple as that. And we are hearing, just like we had heard from some Mavs commentators, Stephanie White being one of them, a little bit before the Mavs traded Luka Doncic, we were hearing rumblings of like, oh, the Mavs are better without Luka. All these negative things. We were hearing rumblings of negative things from Luka and negative effect of Luka Doncic on the Mavs organization. And then obviously pulled the Nico Harrison. We're now starting to hear some negative effect, some rumblings. And by the way, Scott Agnes doesn't work for the Indiana Fever as far as I'm aware. He's a beat writer that covers the team, but he has access. He has access. He has more access. He knows more than we do. He absolutely knows more than we do. And it sounds like they're planting the seeds to eventually pull a Nico Harrison. Like when I said pull a Nico Harrison, and people are like, oh, she's still there for a few more years. I tweeted it out and I was like, this is my theory. This is my theory. And this is a conspiracy theory. They're not trading Caitlin Clark this year. Obviously, they're not trading Caitlin Clark on her rookie deal. It's not happening. But the thing is that people are like, oh, they're going to keep her for 7 years, going to core her twice. They are not going to Elena Deladon Caitlin Clark. If she wants to be, the second she becomes an unrestricted free agent, she is going to be, the second she wants out after her rookie deal, it is going to be a sign and trade or a core and trade. Simple. Caitlin is there till the end of her rookie deal. And the reason why, people are like, oh, Caitlin's never said she wants to leave Indiana. Caitlin spent a year saying she wanted to spend her entire career in Indiana. She has, the last 3 or 4 times she spoke to fans, she has said the next few years. I don't think Caitlin Clark wants to leave Indiana. I don't know if the Indiana Fever front office want Caitlin Clark. Because let's be real, Carolyn Peck, Stephanie White's old college coach, a very much person close to Stephanie White, has doubled and tripled and quadrupled down on the Fever being better without Caitlin Clark. Has quadrupled down on it. Whether that's a belief of Stephanie White or not, I would hope that it's not, and I don't think it is. I think it is not a belief of Stephanie White, and I really would hope it's not. But Carolyn Peck and Stephanie White, there's a 0% chance they don't talk ball with each other. I'm pretty sure they're one. Am I right in saying that Stephanie White hired Carolyn Peck as an assistant coach at some stage? And either way, there is clearly a level of respect there from Stephanie White with to Carolyn Peck. So yeah, she was the associate head coach for Stephanie White at Vanderbilt. And if you type in Carolyn Peck on Google, you can see a picture of her with Stephanie White straight away. Oh, sorry. A person that looks like Stephanie White. That is not Stephanie White. I do want to apologize to whoever that person is. It is not Stephanie White. It did look like Stephanie White though. Jesus, I'm blind. I do want to really apologize for that. But you've got that. You got Fever beat writers. You've got people that are close to some players talking about the Fever being better without Caitlin Clark and all this. And look, I think the locker room are tight. I think they like her. I don't think there's an issue there. I don't think there's an issue between Caitlin Clark and any of the teammates. And as far as this goes, like, no matter what, there's no need to criticize a teammate. They're great teammates, it seems, by all accounts. Even the audible shot clock, by all accounts, is a great teammate. It just feels like it is a kind of top-down thing of all it is trying to become America's team, trying to become a brand, trying to become all this. This sounds like they're trying to prep for life after Caitlin. This sounds like they're trying to build up enough of a brand that they can go their own way. That they're like, you know what, in 20 years' time, it is better off. We are better off building a brand and winning multiple championships than trying to build around one player. That's the sound of things. And when the time comes, this is my theory, is that when the time comes that they feel like they are close to a championship, they might go and call up, let's say, Caitlin's in her final year of a rookie deal. They might go, and let's say Sarah Strong is coming into the draft. Caitlin's done a rookie deal. We're about to start the 2028 draft. They might call up whoever gets the number 1 pick in that draft and go, give us Sarah Strong so we can pair Sarah Strong with Leah Boston or whoever's there, whether it's Kelsey. Kelsey might be on the older end. Kelsey comes on a cheaper deal. We're going to make that trade. We're going to give you Caitlin Clark for the number 1 pick. And whatever, let's just say they took the number 3 pick in 2020. Let's just say they have, I don't know, they have Hidalgo or something. Hidalgo and the number 1 overall pick for Caitlin Clark. And suddenly then you've got max free agent cap space to go, and you've got 2 unbelievable players on rookie deals, and you've got Leah, and you can sign 2 more max players, and you can go for a championship, and you've maybe built up that fan base. Then that is my theory for what the Indiana Fever are going to do. This is not a short-term thing. The Indiana Fever are not just going to trade Caitlin Clark to the New York Liberty tomorrow. That's not happening. But by all of these little things with people in and around the organization, it seems like there's a lot of a headache that goes around with Caitlin Clark. And my gut feeling is that the Indiana Fever are going to live with the headache for a certain amount of time. And then they're going to try to hope that they have a competitive team and can keep the fan base as a competitive team, and then get rid of what they believe is a Caitlin Clark headache. That is my theory. Like, she's not going to be traded tomorrow. She's not going to be traded this offseason. They're going to market every single thing around Caitlin Clark for at least another 12 months. But we've seen it. A lot less is starting to be marketed around Caitlin. A lot more of it started to be marketed around the team. And it's something that I would understand the logic to it. Where, Caitlin Clark, we can only max out the amount of hype with Caitlin Clark, especially because it seems like Stephanie White does not believe that Caitlin Clark's style of play is a win. She doesn't believe Caitlin Clark is a winning basketball player. And I highly doubt this team moves on from Stephanie White. So yeah, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.